𝗬𝗵𝗸𝗲𝗃 into the vision and the future of that area, working for real estate. Yeah, it changed my life. At the cheapest price as the most affordable price, because one day even downtown was not the downtown today.
Hello and welcome folks to In Dubai Show, brought to you by one and only Indus Real Estate. This is your host, cum dost, Dhruv. You can also call me D. We are here to talk about everything and anything Dubai. Every episode we welcome a special guest who spills the tea, or should I rather say Arabic coffee, on the latest trends, inside tips, and what makes Dubai the place to be. So buckle up, my friends, as we are going to deep dive into the ocean, a world of Dubai real estate with a dash of fun and whole lot of insights. So let's get started. So today's personality is a very special one in our show with a vast experience in Dubai real estate market. So let's dive in by calling on Miss Niloufer. Thank you, Niloufer, for coming to In Dubai Show.
How's it going?
How are you doing?
Great, thank
How
you.
are you feeling?
Amazing, honestly.
All set, all good?
All good.
So before we start, let's start from the starting. Our viewers would like to know, where are you from?
I am mixed cultured, which is half Iranian and half Kuwaiti.
Okay. And tell me, when did this move happen of moving to Dubai?
Well, my career was not all about real estate. It was about culinary. I moved here to work in a restaurant. Well, I saw the real estate market is blooming and it's way better. So I shifted.
Way better than restaurant?
Working in restaurants 14 hours a day, no.
No, okay.
And not making enough money? Definitely.
So basically, what attracted you to real estate is money.
Definitely. The first
Show
thing.
me the money.
The moolah.
Moolah. So tell me, I have a few questions which I would like to ask you.
Yeah, shoot.
When you say off-plan properties,
Yeah.
what do you mean by off-plan properties in Dubai?
By properties which is on their first phase of pre-launch. So they're not even built there yet. They're on their first phase of launching, so they're under construction. Even some properties, the construction haven't started yet. So these are what we call off-plan properties.
Off-plan properties. Can you give me a little detailed version of yours on off-plan properties? Like you just said that off-plan properties are the properties which are not constructed.
Yet.
Yeah, am I right?
Correct.
Okay. But how does one go about it if, like, let's say a customer wants to buy it?
Mm-hmm.
What is the process of buying it? What are the USPs a customer should look into it when he's going for an off-plan property?
Well, as we're in Dubai, there's no much risks in the real estate in Dubai as off-plan. But for going for off-plan, all you need is to look into your investments and see what is better for you. But always I would tell my clients and everyone to go for off-plan, as it's from the first phase of the pricing of the property, because there's no appreciation yet. So you are buying it at the cheapest price as the most affordable price you can get it. So it's the smart investment for you to go through off-plan. So there's secondary market and all, but for me, my profession, I a little focus on off-plan market.
So basically, what you're trying to say, it becomes much easier for the customer.
Oh yeah, definitely. The payment plan is a plus point.
Payment plan. So what kind of payment plans are there? Like every developer must be having a different payment plan.
Definitely. Each developer have their own payment plan, which you have to pay some amount during construction, and some developers are offering a post handed over payment plan and some on handover payment plan, which makes it much easier for clients because it's with zero interest for them to get it through the developers.
And what is the span period of these payment plans? Like how many years? Just for the knowledge of the
Okay.
viewers and for me.
There are different developers offering different. It depends on the construction, how long it's gonna take. So there are some developers which their construction is gonna be handed over in 3 years. So within that 3 years, they have to like fill 50%, let's say, from the payment, and then the other 50%, it's either gonna be on handover or the person can go for mortgage or different. It depends on the client.
And what do you get a mortgage on an off-plan property, or you have to pay a certain amount before you
No.
go for a mortgage?
So if the construction reached 50%, it's developed, the property is developed 50%, then the client can go for mortgage.
So you have to pay 50%.
Not pay, the construction need to be reached to 50%.
50% before you can apply for a mortgage. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
correct.
So basically 50% has to be completed, the construction has to be completed
Correct.
before a customer or a buyer wants to apply for a mortgage.
Mortgage, yes, definitely.
So tell me, is there a key role where the, like a certain areas also play a key role where you're buying an off-plan property?
Areas on no, not really. Like honestly, I think everywhere in Dubai you are getting off-plan properties, depending on the developer where they want to be focusing on, and locations you can find even in other cities than Dubai off-plan, like I mean in UAE in general. But still offline is mostly all of the developers, they start with offline and then it goes to, I mean, handover time. But then the payment plan, it depends, it's various from a developer to another. It's
So
nothing
it
about the
varies.
location. Yeah,
Yeah, so the location doesn't matter
doesn't
according to you?
affect, no.
So let's say if somebody is buying off-plan property in maybe let's say downtown, and compared to some other area which you can mention,
Like Motor City, let's say.
let's say Motor City, yeah. So
What do you want to know the difference? You
I
want to
want
know
to
about
know
pricing points?
pricing
Or?
point of view.
Oh yeah, that's a big difference in pricing point, because like let's say in the downtown area, it's an area which is already developed. There's metro lines, there's Burj Khalifa, there's Dubai Mall, there's five-star hotels and restaurants and everything. But let's say Dubai, like Motor City, it's an area which started to develop, and you cannot compare the pricing here and there, but you have to look into the vision and the future of that area, because one day even downtown was not the downtown today. It is.
So basically, what I meant by asking you is, how's the appreciation going to be? Let's say you talked about Motor City, then you've got one more area called Sports City, am I right?
Oh yeah.
So
it's next to it.
These areas are coming up according to you. So
Definitely.
My question to you is, let me rephrase it. I as a customer want to buy an off-plan property, okay? And I come to you and I say, choose me the best area where I can lease my property after it's completed, and I should get a good ROI on it. I think what is an ROI? You would be better to explain
Return
to
on investment.
Yeah, so that kind of point of view I'm asking you from the ROI point of view.
Okay, return on investment on a yearly basis if you want to go, or monthly, depending on the area. Well, let's say areas like JVC and Motor Cities and those, they have higher ROI because you buy the property on a cheaper, of more affordable, let's put it in that way, more affordable price, and then you're renting it on a higher prices. Like let's say in JVC now you can rent something for 75,000 a year for one bedroom, which you can get the same thing in 𝗂𝗶𝘀 Heartland for like 75,000 as well. And the pricing of the property which was sold, it's different, but then there's a different appreciation. So in 𝗂𝗶𝘀 you had more capital appreciation on the first price you put on the property, but in JVC the more you get is only from ROI. The higher appreciation you get is from ROI.
What kind of, when you said one bedroom, what is the square feet?
It varies. It's depending. Like in an areas like Heartland, let's say, like that's my main area of focus. It's
That's
like
𝗂𝗶.
Yeah. It's smaller, but then the quality of the property is bigger, and then it's carpet area. It depending. Like for me, I prefer to live in a smaller house because it's easier for me to clean.
Clean.
Yeah, definitely. But then there's people, they love to live in a big houses with a big kitchen, closed big kitchen, and different. It's depending on person to person.
Okay. And tell me also one more thing. How much does the process takes for
For
the
buying a
customer?
property,
Yeah, for buying a off-plan property, and how much time does it take to complete the entire process for off-plan property?
honestly, I have closed a deal within 15 minutes. Like the client walked in, he was the assistant of the buyer. I was attending the buyer, the assistant. He's like, "What is this project?" I told him about it, and he's okay. I want it.
In 15.
I opened the laptop, sent him a payment link, and he transferred the money immediately. That was 15-20 minute max.
So,
That's a record.
so viewers, you know, it takes 15 minutes to buy a off-plan property in Dubai, and you know the right person to contact is Niloufer. So Niloufer, you said 15 minutes.
15
All it
minutes.
took you, huh? Amazing, superb, very nice. Thank you. Okay, now tell me, what is the all the super agents who be listening to this would be also tempted to know how much percentage do you get when you sell a off-plan property?
If you're working as a freelancer or agent in a real estate, it depends on the developer how much they're giving you. So there's developers that are giving 5, 6, or different percentage. So depending on that and whatever it's between you and your real estate, that's how you know how much you're gonna be getting.
So basically, it depends from developer to developer to
Yeah.
developer.
Each
Every
developer is different.
functions in a very different way. So what is still the basic? What is it? 4, 5, 6?
5 to 6, I think. Yeah, 5 to
5 to
think, but
6.
definitely, yeah.
So all those super agents who are watching our show in Dubai show, listen to this. Go right now, sell those off-plan properties and get your 5 to 6% right there and then in 15 minutes, like Niloufer did it. So coming back to Niloufer again. I had been listening to this word called a lot, and especially I've just come to know about it. It's called flipping properties.
Yeah.
Earlier I've only heard about flipping burgers. Now I am listening to flipping properties.
Yeah.
Can you emphasize more so our viewers can come to know what flipping property actually means?
Okay, so flipping property is like there are investors who are looking for a distressed deal, let's say. So they're looking to buy a property which is on a cheaper price. It's in a resale market, and the person needs the money, or he wants to sell the property ASAP. So an investor comes in and buys that property, and then he flips it, he put it for resale on a higher price. So here he's making some amount, and that's called flipping properties. You
Flipping
buy it in a
property.
cheaper price and sell it.
Thank you so much for educating me. Till now, I only thought about flipping burgers.
Burgers. I have
Now-
done that as well, but
Yeah.
yeah, now I'm flipping
Now I actually
properties.
know what flipping properties
Yeah.
is. But like you said, it can be only done in secondary or
No, you can do it in off-plan as well. Like, let's say you buy a property on a first phase of construction, an off-land property, and then once it's handed over, you can sell it, and that's also flipping, but you waited longer time.
and what is the process of flipping a property in off plan?
Well, it's a longer process than secondary, because you have to make sure you paid 40% of that property to get the NOC for you to be allowed to resell that property, to flip it. Yeah.
So basically, you have to pay 40%.
40%, and then you get the NOC from the developer. You're legally allowed to sell your property. Depending on the developer, actually, because some developers, they are okay for you to do it with a 30% payment or different.
Where does Niloufer unwinds in Dubai when she has to get all the load off her back?
Oh, that's my home.
Which is your home?
Yeah, definitely my home. Hugging my dog. That's the best part of my day, and that's where I relax. Yeah, definitely.
Would you like to pass on a message to your dog from In Dubai so you can look right
Yes,
there?
I love you.
You want to mention the name?
Oh yeah, Kiwi.
Kiwi, Niloufer loves you. Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So that's your place to unwind.
Yeah.
But on a
on a different note, let's say if I want to go out, it's for me to go to restaurants, and I always follow the Michelin guide there is a website you can follow the Michelin guides, and then that's where I like to go. Like, food is my love language. It's like I love cooking, I love eating. That's where I relax and enjoy.
So, what did you have for breakfast before coming to in Dubai show?
Of Starbucks.
Starbucks,
sad.
huh? Excellent, excellent. So you just have a cup of coffee. That's how you start your day.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, like you said, Michelin. You talk about food. You like Michelin star places, all that.
Michelin star or Michelin guided as well. It's this. Yeah.
What is your favorite cuisine?
Asian.
Asian. What do you like in Asian? Let's get into a little bit.
So I lived in Malaysia for 10 years.
Okay.
So the culture and they influence my butt taste to follow the Asian food, and I love it, honestly. So for me, whatever it's Asian, it has a lot of flavors, and I love it because I come from Iran. So we are using only saffron and turmeric, and that's it in our food. It's bland. Sorry, I don't mean to
offend anybody.
Offend you guys, but well, this is
but
what I
that's your
think.
Personal choice.
Yeah, definitely. Asian food is my thing.
It's your taste buds. Whether you look spicy, whether you like spicy or you don't like spicy or you like bland food, it's completely your
definitely
your forte. So, what is one piece of advice you will give to someone who's starting out in Dubai real estate market? All those young, thriving, super agent, client managers who are watching this show right now and listening to you and thinking, what is that one advice going to come out from you? Because you have such a vast experience in the real estate market.
Well, first of all, never give up, because you never know when you're going to crack your first deal. And work hard. Call those numbers. Don't stop calling. Those are the numbers that's going to get you the first deal. And work hard enough and learn the projects and the areas. That's how we're going to close the deal. Yeah, that's it.
So, folks, keep working hard, keep thriving hard and making those calls. Never stop. So, coming back, would you like to give us a demo how you make calls in your days without taking names, if that's okay with you?
It's okay, but I did it just early in the morning for my agents.
Okay, so you're already done with your calls. So you don't want to do
I'm done with that phase, yeah.
Okay. So coming back to another thing which I wanted to ask you, if you have one superpower, what would it be? And why would you like to have that superpower to achieve your goals in real estate? Or let's say any other thing. Let's stick to real estate.
Real estate.
One superpower if you had.
Oh, the superpower to make the client to answer immediately.
Make what?
Client answer the call immediately or respond. Wipe the card.
And pick it up. And swipe your card.
Yes.
And get the property.
Yeah.
That's like the superpower you want. Huh? So, tell me something. Growing up, what did you dream of becoming? Did you ever imagine that you would end up in real estate?
No, never. In some phase, I thought I would be a lawyer. I don't know even why. And around when I got to 15 years old, 17, I wanted to be a chef. And I came to Dubai to be a chef, but then I changed my career totally.
I can totally understand why you wanted to become a chef.
Why?
You love eating.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's your passion. That's what you just told us.
Yeah.
So, from chef to lawyer to real estate.
Yeah.
Huh? Quite a contrast, I must say.
Yeah.
Which one was better, or which one you left out, or which one you missed?
I don't miss none of them. I love working for real estate. Yeah, it changed my life.
If you had to give a tagline to real estate in one word, what would be the tagline Niloufer would like to give?
Real estate is just investing or just having a vision and trying to sell that vision to a person to understand more about the real estate market or yeah, something like that.
You can again rephrase it and say it again.
Yeah. So
selling dreams,
let's say it's selling the place. It's selling an idea it's selling a vision to a person to be able to invest easier for them, because not everyone can sell you that vision, and it's very important how you present it to that person. It's very important the way you present, because not everyone can do that, honestly, and It's loving to sell that vision.
So basically,
Yeah.
you'll say
The ruler of the country has the best vision that we are selling it. So
to the world.
to the world.
Yes,
And he's doing a great job.
I agree. For that,
Yeah.
we should, I think,
Honestly, he's doing a great job.
100%. I would agree
Yeah.
with that. How important? What are the three important things when you are building a trust with the customer?
So yes, that's true. There's a trust window that you always have to open with the client or close, whatever you want to call it, which is you have to make sure he understand that you're not there just to make the commission, because a lot of agents don't care what their client is going to get at the end of the day, and they just want to make the commission. So you have to listen to the client and understand him to be able to give him the dream that he wants.
So basically, what you're saying is, it just can't be just take your money
No, we cannot
and
just
sell
say
him a property
no.
and bye bye.
No.
It has to
You
be
have to build a relation, because at the end of the day, that client is going to be your investor for good. So you have to make sure you're having a relation which he's going to come back to you. You don't want to just sell him one time a property and for him to tell you buy and he's going to be pissed at you. No.
So you have to make sure that he keeps coming back to you.
Definitely.
You have to build that kind of trust
and relation,
and
with them.
relationship with him. It's not only about money.
It's not
money.
about money, no.
So now I cannot say. Now I can actually say. I can actually not say, "Show me the money."
Oh yeah, I have clients which honestly, there's so many things they ask me to do. Like his kid got sick and he wanted me to get him medicine, and honestly, this is not my job, but I do it anyway because I have that kind of relation with my clients, which I like to take the extra step for them, because I know at the they would give me clients and they are having the same relation with me. Like now we are friends. We are a bunch of friends, not an agent and a client anymore.
And also, I think that is the kind of relationship you have built over a period of time
Oh
with
yeah, definitely.
with your customers, with your clients, because that is your database.
Oh yeah.
Your actual database lies with your clients, with your previous people you have sold, your customers in the past, or you would be selling in the future. That's how
Definitely.
I think, and I believe that's how you build a database.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Who has been like? Do you remember how did you crack your first deal,
Oh my God.
and how long back was that?
So it was 4 years ago when I just joined real estate.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was on my fourth day in real estate. I just joined and I was so scared that, oh my God, the world of real estate and all of that. So they just gave me a bunch of numbers of clients and I started randomly calling them. And I saw one last name, which is a very famous last name from in Kuwait. I was like, okay, let me give him a call. After calling like 300 numbers on my fourth day, I called and he's like, I'll meet you tomorrow. I'm like, oh, tomorrow's Monday and Monday was my off day. I was like, no, I cannot do tomorrow. Let's do it on Tuesday. He's like, okay. I cut the call. My manager looked at me and he's like, deals happen out of your comfort zone. Call him back and meet him tomorrow. Take your off day on a Tuesday. I was like, okay. I called him. I was like, no, okay, I'm available. He came. I took him to the developer's office 10, 20, 30 minutes later, I guess. He wrote for me the check and I was like, I cracked my first deal.
Do you want to tell us how much was the amount? Just roughly, maybe just a couple
at
of
that
figures.
time he got it for 1.5 million.
1.5 million.
If Dubai had a theme song, lifestyle and luxury, it's supposed to be in the song, but I honestly, I'm not the one to ask. I'm really bad with the theme songs.
Can I tell you a theme song?
Be number one?
No. It says, Habibi, come to Dubai.
Oh yeah.
That's been a very popular one. Would you agree with me?
Definitely, that's a tag. Yeah,
So would you,
definitely.
do you know the words?
To the song?
To the
No,
song?
everyone knows only Habibi, come to Dubai.
No, it doesn't go like that. It goes in like, Habibi, come
Come
to
to
Dubai. That was a nice one, huh? We were talking about this song, Habibi, come to Dubai.
Yeah.
So you've heard about this song?
Only the part says, Habibi, come to Dubai.
Habibi, come to Dubai. But do you
Yeah.
like this track?
Well, it got very trendy.
It's
Yeah,
almost
and
everywhere.
everyone started doing reels about it on Instagram. Happy Dubai calling, come to Dubai.
Come to
Yeah,
Dubai, come to Dubai.
yeah.
So, on a lighter note, in your team, if you could take a superhero or a superwoman in your team,
Hmm.
what power would you like to use of that superwoman or superhero? And what character would it be?
A superpower would be a person who gets the knowledge immediately and learn easier, and a character. Superwoman herself.
Superwoman herself?
Yeah.
What is that one? Because I haven't seen superwoman powers. Could you explain more to
I
us?
honestly don't know. I'm not into sci-fi and all of that.
But then you should have said you are the superwoman of real
Oh
estate.
yeah,
You have
definitely.
all the powers.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
why are you focusing here and there? You are the one. You are the
You got
superwoman.
me lost there.
I got you lost there. I actually caught you right there and then.
Yeah.
What is one thing you look in a real estate agent when you're hiring?
The confidence. Definitely. I need to know that that person has enough confidence to be able to talk their mind, and that's very important for me.
That's very
Yeah, and
important.
how to educate their clients. It's these two are the must. I don't care about experience if they're new in the market or not. I just need to see that thirst to succeed and that confidence in you.
So if you have the confidence, you know, so you know where to contact and who to contact, keep watching the In Dubai show. So coming back. Now since we've talked about your likings and everything, do you like reading?
I used to.
Used to?
Mm.
What kind of novels do you like reading?
Not novels, poetry.
Poetry?
Yeah.
What kind of poetry?
Um, there was this book called Milk and Honey. I used to love it, and it got really famous. And the writer is actually Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. Rupi Kaur or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So that is the book you read.
Yeah, I love that book. It's about how a woman, she was crashed and empowered herself. Yeah.
Milk and Honey.
Milk and Honey.
So it's a book you would recommend that people should.
Not really to recommend everyone. That's what
No, but
I
that's your
like.
personal choice. You
Oh
can
yeah,
also
that's what
recommend,
I like.
because
Yeah.
you like reading it.
Yeah.
It's your thought.
It's like poetry. Yeah.
So it's like poetry.
I'm Iranian, so that's what we like. Like to read poetry and write them.
Very
and-
romantic people.
Yeah.
Do you also like dancing?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
You don't like dancing? And why is that?
I don't know. It's just
Any kind of dance format you like salsa, jiving?
I used to like salsa actually. When I used to have Latino friends, they used to make me go every Wednesday to this place in Kuala Lumpur, and we used to salsa dance. But those days are past. Those were my college days. Now I don't dance anymore.
You don't
I'm too
dance
lazy
anymore.
for it.
You're too lazy because the real estate market is keeping you busy and making you dance
Yeah.
on their tunes. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what it's happening. So, Niloufer, on that high note, I would really like to thank you for coming to our show in Dubai show.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. Actually, we can give a high five also if you want.
Oh yeah.
We can do this also. This is something which I learned.
How about we stand and do the foot shake?
No, we can do like this.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming to In Dubai show.
Definitely.
And we highly appreciate the insights you've given about real estate.
Definitely.
The insights you've given about your personal life. And keep thriving. Viewers, that was Niloufer on In Dubai show. So keep watching our show and we'll be back in the next episode with an amazing personality. Till then, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.